And we're live here again. Welcome back, Crypto Hulk. Got a cool show for you. I've got a show that there's conspiracy stuff, and that's fine. I found out information about XRP, the early beginnings of XRP. We went over that yesterday in the show on how I pretty much feel those four individuals are the four Satoshis. Today, we're going to continue on that with just exploring some other, what do you want to say? Things that are very interesting about XRP or the related businesses they have in Singapore and stuff that I've never heard about on any other program except this. We're going to go over that. We're going to spend some minutes. I don't have a set program per se. What I have is a bunch of information that's very interesting and has a lot to do with XRP related kind of stuff, let's say. So we're going to go over that today, and I want to expose you to that. You can look at the web pages more thorough later. I'm going to dig a little bit, but I'm not doing any kind of a deep dive. We're going to hit a few websites today, 2, 3, 4, 5, or something like that, and just kind of look over. I'm going to show you stuff that I found was very interesting with XRP or related activities. So that's pretty much what we're doing today. Some stuff you've never seen before. I haven't either. So there you have it. Let's see who was first on the show. Well, Bill Higuera. Now that name sounds familiar. I think he's been a member before. Maybe his membership lapsed, and he got another member again. Then you got Art Ticulo, but Henry Brown. Let's see. The first one was Henry Brown. Very early to this show. Then you got Not a Zip. Sundeja Baker, welcome to the show as a new member. Thomas Jones, new member. Welcome. Let's see what we got here. Jake Little, what's up, Hulk? Jake, thanks for your donation to the channel. Appreciate that. He's like, what's up, Hulk? You got Jeff L. Last time I went to Six Flags, they had K9, and he apparently smelled the fat joint I'd smoked. Oh my God. Guns Donovan, thanks for your donation. Your question, Crypto Hulk, connecting the dots and hidden information they don't want connected and exposed. That's why YT is effing with you. Certainly are. See what we got here. I'm always hungry, says J316. That's good to know. Daniel, thanks for your donation. Appreciate that. Daniel Course. Then you got Rob Lewis. Welcome to the members video live stream. Very good decision you just made. Let's go over. Same four people inspired by Bitcoin that you were talking about made Tether also. Crypto Hulk uncovers stuff. Somebody just said the same four people that were inspired by Bitcoin that you were talking about made Tether as well. You know, I'm not trying to go over all this stuff. I told you I was going to keep you could say whatever you want. I'm not putting anything down. Just I'm not going over to deep dive this because my channel will get shut down. I can only do limited investigations. And now people put stuff in the side notes and stuff. That's one thing or whatever. But yeah, the same people that made Bitcoin are the same people that started Ripple Singapore are the same people that made Tether. I mean, these are the four Satoshis, and they're a division of the U.S. government. Okay, either private contractors or whatever it might be. It's all the government. So, but I'm not going to be getting into all that because I already know the end result. Zoom, channel gets deleted. So, yes. Here's the first articulo. Copy and a paste. The big four. Crypto Hulk figures it out. Got got that right, mate. Get some lies. Here's some lies. So yesterday we talked about XAU, XAG, XPT. Here we have an article. XAG combines XRP with one click to achieve decentralized point-to-point trading in the Ripple Gateway. So here we go again with this Ripple Gateway. I've never heard any other channels talking about this. So that's why I had to make my channel, so I can learn shit. Because if I relied on other channels, I'd be listening to. Oh, thank you to the guy that says, roll that beautiful intro. Thank you for not reading off crypto prices anymore at the beginning of your show. Oh, it's so much better. Instead of hearing that dumb shit every single morning he'd start his show, he stopped doing that. Also, he stopped his TikTok. He stopped his TikTok channel because that shit was going nowhere. All right. He's lucky he's got the YT with the following that he has, because he goes outside of that, nobody listens to his shit. All right. I mean, my TikTok just blew right past his. I just started mine not even long ago, 6 months or something ago. I blew right past his followership and viewership, to where he just is like, he's not going to do that TikTok shit anymore. He's not going to do any other social media because nobody wants to listen to that dumb, stupid fucking program he's got, you know? So he just has to use the sponsors that he's got on YT because nobody else wants this dumb shit. Yes. I go on my TikTok. I regularly have videos that make 10 to 30,000 videos, 10 to 30,000 views. His shit's like 1,000, 3,000 if he's lucky. My shit's like 10,000, 30,000, 80,000. One of my TikToks has got, not a big deal, 500,000 and shit. He's got nowhere near that. So he's kind of like realizing, I better stay with YouTube and my sponsors because nobody else wants to listen to my stupid fucking program. Yeah, get it. This is out of Singapore again, July 10th, 2020. XRPgen.com. We'll go over that. The official website of the public chain XRP alike, Gene, has released the information that Ripple Gateway realizes the point-to-point trading pair function of XAG and XRP. I'm not telling you to buy XAG. So, yeah. Trading function of XAG and XRP. XRPgen.com released the open source information of its XAG code as early as November 2019. According to relevant data, XAG project has not carried out an ICO and was directly launched on the mainstream exchange 2019. XAG main chain, XRP like Gene, is a public chain group based on the underlying technology of Ripple blockchain with multiple sub chains. This is all very interesting stuff we got here that I pulled up. As we know, XRP currently ranks third in global mainstream digital asset circulation market value. Its network system is mainly used to provide financial institutions. So XRP is mainly for financial institutions with safe and low-cost cross-border payment solutions, so as to realize the transmission and exchange of asset value as information on the internet. I think that although XRP system has been running for many years, the reason why it has not been open source is that it is because on the need to maintain the security management between financial institutions. Internet media shows that XAG network is an extension of the XRP system in the field of blockchain finance application. It pays attention to the construction of global self-finance underlying technology architecture. Users can freely and independently set up gateway and operate automatically through XAG public chain infrastructure so as to realize the financial needs of different regions and different levels, so as to achieve the super expansion of blockchain payment and settlement in the field of private finance. This is also the reason why XAG is completely open source in view of the above market positioning. The open sources of XAG code can share think tanks and realize value consensus by different application scenario communities so as to open up a civilized situation that promotes mutual trust and cooperation between unfamiliar subjects, maintains the equality of individual consensus rights, and carries forward the scientific and technical spirit. Moreover, the transparency of the current XAG Foundation contribution to public chain facilities, it can fully reflect the spirit of open source. I just wanted to show you this article on XAG. Now we're going to go to the website that they have. Let me copy and paste it. Once again, Hulk smashes it out of the ballpark, says Nins Rai. Thank you very much for that donation there. Now, let's look at the website of the article I was talking about. It's called XRP Alike Gene Global Assets Link Program. If we scroll down, we have XRP Alike Gene aims to help any organization that needs to build trust through new generation of blockchain protocols at a low cost and rapid construction of a distributed financial book of bank grade security, zero cost transaction settlement within the ecosystem. Let's scroll down to news. If you look here, XAG integrates ChatGPT, becoming the first chain to apply the most advanced artificial intelligence. That I'm clicking on the article right now. It's dated March 18th, 2023. ChatGPT. This is out of Tokyo, Japan. This is something, if you're interested in maybe a crypto, something new to invest in, you might want to look into this one. My name's Crypto Hulk. I'm not a financial advisor. Everything on this show is completely fake. It's a lie. My goal is to get you financially destroyed the best that I can to help you find scam projects so that you can get financially wrecked. Okay? That's what my goal is. Right here you see a news update. It's dated March 18th. So we're talking like what, 2 weeks ago? This is called XAG, something you should probably look into, okay? It's out of Japan. Labs announced that it has successfully integrated ChatGPT in the wallet, becoming the first application to apply this artificial intelligence technology. Nobody else has done this except XAG, and you're hearing it here first on Crypto Hulk channel, no other channels. The other channels are trying to have you buy their stupid fucking scammy shit. They're talking about chart analysis and art paintings and dumb shit like that. I bring you cutting edge real news on this program. This technology of combining ChatGPT in the wallet of XAG will help people learn and work more easily. There's ChatGPT. I'm going to the next paragraph. XAG Wallet is a decentralized platform that can provide users with various blockchain services such as issuance, management, circulation, and other value. Now, by integrating ChatGPT, the wallet can help users create value and complete various tasks more easily. For example, users may receive personalized study and work advice through conversations with AI bots. With appropriate questioning, a large amount of textual work can also be done directly. The CEO of XAG Labs stated that the integration of ChatGPT is an important milestone that will make XAG Wallet a more valuable platform. We are excited to be the first blockchain to implement ChatGPT. That's all that I'm going to be going over with this. You have this website where you can explore. You can click on the different areas in this website and learn more about XAG and determine if you want to buy this particular crypto and have a wallet set up. I'm not telling you if I am or not. It's just my personal view. I don't want to get mixed up in anybody's investment stuff. Or if I say, "Oh, I'm going to buy some," and then you go get some, and then it tanks and goes. I'm not telling you whether I'm getting it or not. So, and I'm not mentioning if I like this project or not. I'm showing you that's extremely interesting to look into. And if it was my friend, not you, I would tell my friend I would probably throw $500 in this at least. Is XAG and XRP alike the same thing? Yes. You have to find the web page that it's on. The web page is www.xrpgen.com, and you can learn all about it. So there you have it. Next, Ripple Ripple Gateway is a company that it's a mystery, folks, because it's a separate company than Ripple, but Ripple was working with them. Here is what's called Ripple Gateway PTE Ltd. Ripple Gateway was registered at Accounting and Corporate Regulatory Authority November 14th, 2013. Talking about this on yours truly, Crypto Hulk, bringing you news that nobody can find. Ripple, as I went over yesterday, started or had something to do with what's called Ripple Singapore. It was a separate company, but yet it's connected to Ripple. Very interesting. We learned this on my channel. If some of you have special abilities, it's in Singapore, it's unique entity number. So UEN. The UEN is 201330736, and then N for Nancy. It's called Ripple Gateway PTE dot and then space LTD dot. It's a type of local company. The registered street name and postal code is Beach Road 199588. The current entity status right now is deregistered. What we have here was a company, the Ripple Gateway, with Ripple Singapore, was a company that was buying and selling gold, silver, platinum, and linking it to crypto, where you could use your crypto to buy these things and then sell it off back to get crypto again. Something I've never heard on any other program except mine. And then this particular business, it says here, was started in 2013. They shut it down 2016. I don't know why. Okay. Something I just wanted to show you as I was studying late one night, I said, you know what? I think all my viewers want to know this. Um, the the UEN issue date looks here was November 14th, 2013. The issuance agency ID is ACRA. ACRA stands for Accounting and Corporate Regulatory Authority. Some of y'all that are good with governments and stuff, you could look that up and see exactly what's going on. But I just wanted you to see that um, information about Ripple. This goes deep, and I'm not going to keep digging on stuff. Like I said, um, yeah, I got to be careful, so I'm going to just touch on certain things. We lost 100 watchers. Glitching. Oh man. See, if I do a whiskey taste test, oh, there's no glitching then. I don't know. But if I have to talk about something important, then all of a sudden everything starts popping off and I just drop 100 people, bam, like that. You know, that's what they do. Refresh and still glitching. They know we're listening. Yeah. Says, oh dear, you are being tuned out. Glitching big dog. I must be over the target, everybody. That's why this happened. It doesn't happen to other channels, just mine. I guess I should start selling you gold cards and art paintings and talk about chart analysis and dumb shit like that. Then maybe my channel wouldn't get wrecked. Henry Brown. What does good old Henry Brown have to say, everybody? Everything is fake. What if we're in the Truman Show? That's a good point. Um, I don't know, Henry. I don't know what's real and what's not. That's kind of a troubling. And that's a good post or that's a good comment, Henry. Like I don't know. It's kind of disturbing. To think about. It was piss all. Okay, let me click out of that one there. Here's just another article that I got. It's kind of like what I just went over. It shows Ripple Gateway PTE Limited registration number, unique identification number. It says Ripple Gateway is a exempt private company limited by shares, incorporated November 13th, 2013, Wednesday in Singapore. Talks about the address. Is at the Golden Mile Complex building. The company's current status is struck off. Struck off must mean like not in business anymore or something. Ripple Gateway's principal activity is listen, think about this. Ripple its principal activity, listen everybody, is gold bullion brokers. I did not know that. I've never heard any other channel except mine go over this. I've never heard Ripple talk about that they have a gold bullion service business. Never heard that. Thank you, Crypto Hulk, for teaching us stuff that no other channel talks about. It's my pleasure, everybody. Everybody. Oh, why did that? Oh, this is weird. I'm going to send you something. I don't know if you'll get this. I have a page I'm trying to send you right now. I don't know if it'll go. I'm pasting it. You are glitching so bad. Oh. I sent you a link. I don't think it's working. I try it again. The site can't be reached, of course. I might have to do a video on this. Okay, I'm going to do a video on it right now. Um, I'm going to take a video and then I'll talk about it because it's not allowing me to send it to you guys. Here we got Ripple Singapore, gold and silver in your wallet. And it's an actual page right there. You've never seen this before. The only place you've ever seen is on my program. Our services. So this is clearly Ripple, right? Okay. But a subdivision of Ripple that's private at the same time. Very interesting. They buy bullion. It says buy bullion directly on the Ripple market for any currency. I'm going to show you this. For US dollars, Singapore dollars, issued by Ripple Singapore Bitstamp or Snap SWAT. All bullion issued by us on Ripple will be held 100% reserves. We guarantee there will be no fractional reserve counterfeiting of any balances issued by Ripple Singapore by the Ripple network. They have what's called trade bullion. Trade bullion. Use the decentralized Ripple exchange to buy and sell bullion for any other traded asset. Check out our Ripple charts for all the live. Then you got free storage. Then you have download bullion. Download bullion. Star Plus customers of Silver Bullion PTE Limited in Singapore can transfer 10-ounce bars of gold. They can transfer 5 100-ounce bars of silver or 10-ounce bars of platinum straight from the Ripple wallet to their allocated Star Plus account. If you wish to physically collect your bullion, you can also do this by raising a bullion withdrawal ticket and visiting our collection address. You can upload bullion. Star Plus account holders at Silver Bullion PTE in Singapore. We got that. The feature allows customers to finally manage and their exposure profile. For example, keeping bullion liquid on Ripple as and when needed, and using your Star Plus account for longer term storage promises. And look at down here, spend bullion at debit card point of services. That's coming the fourth quarter of 2015. We have partnered with 1Bit to deliver you a cutting edge mobile application that lets you spend your bullion at any debit card point of sale using Tab to Pay NFC communication. So that's what we got there. I'm just going to go over this. I didn't hit the record button. Here you got Ripple Singapore talking about buying bullion, trading bullion. There's free storage, download bullion. They're talking about gold bars and stuff. And then at the end, you can use a debit card with that. And that's all right there, Ripple Singapore. Let me check some comments. So now you can see, to help with the glitches, also, what was the name of the 0.003 coin again? I don't remember. Maybe I'll find it as I go through. I got so many pages up here. Thanks for that donation, X Spartacus. Henry Brown, what if VPNs become illegal? Don't wait, get XRP. Henry Brown is like, glitches. Let's see what we got. This one's a good one. Copy and a paste. It may be time to just embrace the glitch. Think Max head glitch. Strong with you, Hulk. Could be an idea for one of your show announcements. So your next article is from a web page called Wise Cryptos. It's dated January 14th, 2014. This is like before all we're getting into now is really, really early. See how this Ripple Singapore has been around, really, probably maybe before Ripple was even around or at the same time. It's Ripple Singapore is something that we don't know exactly what it is. Okay. That's why I'm showing this to you. Ripple Singapore, it says here, is one of the purest and most interesting uses of the Ripple protocol to date. Let me repeat this. Ripple Singapore, something no other channel has talked about except mine, is one of the purest and most interesting uses of the Ripple protocol to date. That's very interesting. The service, Ripple Singapore, acts as a gateway for gold, silver, and cryptocurrencies. That gives users the ability to transmit gold and silver ounces online. This is fucking amazing. Thanks to Ripple Singapore's gateway, users can now buy and sell the following on Ripple: gold, silver, platinum. Ripple Singapore's co-founder was James Cox. He agreed to answer some questions from Crypt Law about the inspiration, goals, and ideas behind his service. His service. Listen, did you just hear that? We're talking about Ripple. I've never heard of this guy named James. Have you? I haven't. That's why I decided to start my channel, so we can learn shit you don't hear on any other channel except Crypto Hulk. James Cox started Ripple Singapore. Why have we not heard anything about this on any other channel? Got it. You heard it here first, though, didn't you? Oh, yeah. Here's the question. How did you get into and learn about cryptos? This is one of the 4 Satoshis, by the way. I went over it last night. This guy says, I've been interested in economics, monetary science, and investing for a long time. I have traditionally been involved in gold and silver. Then came Bitcoin. Oh, really? And I thought it was a fascinating currency. I wrote Bitcoin and Digital Currencies. So this guy wrote a book, which was published by Laissez-Faire Books. In 2013, I was introduced to Ripple and understood that this was a real game changer for trade. I decided to start writing another book. It's called Ripple, The Return of Trust, and set about opening a Ripple gateway. What? Like, who does this? Do you understand this? This guy we've never heard of does all these things. Fascinating. Question: what gave you the idea for Ripple Singapore? Ripple is probably the most versatile of all fintech solutions. And he means the other three Satoshis, including himself. And we were, of course, keen to innovate in this space. We wanted to give users a way to hold their wealth in gold bullion, use Ripple to buy the items they want, and pay the merchant in the currency he requires in less than 5 seconds. This is very fascinating. I teamed up with a gentleman, I wonder who that is, who has a very strong grasp of how the world works, named Marco Fasse. He had the idea of placing gold and silver on the Ripple network. Oh man, this is something else. The software for a gateway is, of course, essential and requires both experience and innovation. This was handled by fellow co-founders Erwin and Herco Vanderwall. These are the 4 Satoshis, everybody, right there. They set up a successful software company in the 90s called TTT. Their talented development team was consulted with Ripple Labs. That's where the Brad Garlinghouse, Joel Katz, and everybody, see? Joel Katz is not one of the Satoshis. Arthur Brito, no. Those guys work for Ripple Labs. This guy is an independent motherfucker from some other 3-letter agency or whatever is helping him. And these guys made the Bitcoin. Ripple Labs worked on Ripple, okay? That's what I'm looking at right here. This guy's telling us. Their talented development team has consulted with Ripple Labs to make an attractive and functional site that integrates straight to your Ripple wallet. The advantage here is that we don't hold any customer funds on our servers. Cash deposits are held at OCBC, which is Singapore's oldest and one of the world's best capitalized banks. This is very interesting. Thank you, Crypto Hulk, for deep diving this shit. 100% reserved physical gold, silver, and platinum are bought through Silver Bullion Pte. Limited, which is an excellent dealership. They do the testing of premium quality bullion from the world's most respected mints. The bullion is stored in a private vault outside of the banking system. Interesting. The rights to redeem are only held by the user in their Ripple wallet. Naturally, our customers are able to redeem their cash or bullion on demand or liquidate their holdings on the distributed Ripple exchange immediately. What's the trade volume been like for XAU, XAG, and XPT? Has it met or exceeded your expectations so far? Our user base is expanding rapidly, and our customers have bought gold, silver, and platinum. The volume is still quite small. One of the main problems is that supply is not meeting demand for bullion. Our physical gold, silver, and platinum trade at a premium to COMEX. However, the real price of gold varies a great deal from country to country. It is much more expensive in China and India, for example. In terms of volume, this means the price keeps going up to excess demands, and then there's not enough liquidity. A quick glance at the order book from March 2014 will show that all the bids for XAU and XRP, for example, so somehow they have gold, which is known as XAU, is paired with XRP. Outweigh the asks by 5 to 1. I'm not familiar with what that is. This will take a long time for the demand to be satisfied. Why does the world need Ripple Singapore? The world needs Ripple because it is the most powerful combined exchange and payment program. You see what I'm saying? I'm telling you what, I think when this thing goes off, Ripple's going to go back to having gold, silver, and platinum back the XRP. That's where it's going to go from $1 to $5,000. Bam, like that. Okay. I'm calling it right here based on what I'm reading. Nobody else is calling nothing because they have no fucking clue on any of these other channels. All right. I'm going to again read this again. The world needs Ripple because it is the most powerful combined exchange of gold, silver, and platinum and payment system. Ripple is not just a payment system, everybody. I'm showing you, we all know there's going to be a liquidity hub. And in that liquidity hub, you're going to see gold, silver, and platinum backed XRP. I'm calling that one because I discovered this information. Singapore is an ideal place for precious metals Ripple gateway. I wonder why that is. Ripple is a safe and trustworthy jurisdiction and the financial and innovation hub of Southeast Asia. There is already a massive demand for physical gold and silver in Asia. The word for money is the same as silver in many languages around the region. Singapore is renowned for its rule of law and free trade policy that has made it so successful. While each user must do their own due diligence on their country, there is 0% sales tax in Singapore on investment grade gold, silver, and platinum. 0% capital gains tax. And Ripple Singapore charges 0% vault fee. Given that we only charge 0.2% transaction fee, we feel this is a great service for our users. Question, are you anticipating inflation in the short term or long term, or why not? This is a difficult question. I like to use Jim Rickards, popular name, Jim Rickards, analogy of two strong men in a tug of war. While the contest may seem stable, there are huge pressures building that lead to sudden movements. I think we shall continue with a series of increasingly volatile bouts of deflation, followed by inflation. Eventually, inflation will win. Let me see what we got here. I'm not going to read this whole article because it keeps going on and on. What I think we can take from that article that I just read what I think we can take is that I've stumbled across a gold mine of information that's going to show the future of the world. For whatever reason, these four Satoshis started Bitcoin, then they moved over and started Ripple Singapore. It's James's business. Notice how it's not a Ripple. Notice there's a clear separation between Ripple Labs and Ripple Singapore, but there's some kind of connection which I don't quite get. All right, I'm feeling our government's involved in both. But it's interesting how the gold is stored. All the stuff is stored in Singapore and not in America. So there's some kind of relationship here that I'm not seeing. It's fascinating to read this stuff. Ripple is an exchange and a payment system. It may not look like it now, but you're going to find out in the future, Ripple will have a vault with gold. Now, what I truly believe is our government's going to take over all this stuff because they're the ones who invented it anyway. Okay, they're making it look like Ripple's a private company, making it look like Ripple Singapore is a private company. No, our government is all up in this, and it's a front. It's designed to look like separate companies. They're not. Okay, so it's some kind of a deal where maybe the Singapore government, which in my opinion is China, okay, and they're all up in this. I'm speculating, of course, right now I could be totally wrong, but this is the way I think that it makes sense because none of this shit makes any fucking sense that I'm reading right now. Like, where did all this shit come from? Why haven't we heard about any of this stuff? Why isn't our channels talking about it? Because nobody fucking knows except my channel. That's why I try to do my best to keep you informed way more than any other fucking channel can. All right. It's not about how many viewers I have. It's not about how much I charge you $5 a month to be a member and to ask questions. It's not about that shit. It's about this channel's clearly superior than any other channel. All right. Broseph, it may be time to just embrace the glitch. Wait, I already read that one. Thanks for your donation anyway. We got Liberty Threads Clothing Company testing. Testing button works. Okay, good. Thank God the donation button works for Liberty Threads. And you got Rider One. Thank you for that donation. So with that article will be the last one I'm going over today on this particular show. That's a pretty amazing one. We just found out again. We're finding out more information that's just truly fascinating. So this James Cox guy, this is his business. He specifically references, we're going to like share this with Ripple Labs, or so we can see a clear, distinct separation. And this Ripple Singapore just disappears. This guy, James Cox, is out there writing books and then just starts up a Ripple Singapore, right? Like, who does that? Like, and this is a separate entity because in Singapore, it was an actual startup. Why didn't he start it in America? You know, I don't have answers. I'm just bringing up things that I just don't understand, you know? And maybe some of you all, if we all put our heads together, we could probably figure this thing out. But I just wanted to share that with you. It's no Warren ever. Well, anyhow, thanks for your donation. Looks like out of Canada, maybe. And let's see what else is on there. This is... Okay, I'll give you one last... Well, that article's kind of big. That's a big article. Never mind. I'm not going to give that one. I'll have to go over this one in the PM show. But on the PM show, I'm going to start with this CoinDesk. It's a CoinDesk article from 2022. And I've never heard it. Oh, it's updated. Oh, so this article was January 31st, 2014. Now, what CoinDesk did is they updated the article just like 4 months ago. I'm going to guess what they did when they updated it. They deleted important shit. I'm telling you. So here's an article that was released 9 years ago. And then about 5 months ago, CoinDesk comes in and updates the article. So that they probably took very important information shit and deleted it, but kept the article up. So I'm going to go over this article here in tonight's show. I'm going to start a show at about, I think, 7 o'clock, right around there. And we're going to continue with this very interesting thing we've got called Ripple Singapore and Ripple Gateway. Very, very interesting stuff. Let me see any last minute questions here. Simply the best, says Michael Gruner. I don't know where the XCN came from, Hulk. Might have been mentioned earlier. Available on Uphold. Thank you so much. But in the chat, I see people talking about XCN. What if, here's Armor of God, what if the 3Xs we're buying now are going to be replaced with the Singapore coins? Wonder if they pull a fast one on us. This is strange. I'll tell you what. Um, I only invest in what I can afford to lose. That's what I tell you. That's why I'm buying gold. That's why I've got 4 times the amount of gold in price that I do crypto. So let's say I have 5,000 bucks in XRP. I got 20,000 in gold. Okay. I'm not going to dump everything I got. I'm not going to take $100,000 mortgage out of my house, which I don't even have that much equity. Well, I might now, but I'm not going to pull out 100 grand and go buy crypto with that. Because if all this goes to shit, I got the gold, which helps. I'd sure rather have $100 million in XRP or VeChain or whatever. But if that shit never materializes and something happens, that's why I'm telling you, never invest more than what you can afford. Like if I were to lose my XRP today and it goes bye-bye, I'm fine. I've already paid off the loans that I took to get it and all that shit. It's not going to affect my lifestyle at all. I'm showing you all these things. You may be right. Maybe there's a rug pull and they use something else. That's always a possibility. That's why I got my VeChain. Some of you got Quant and whatever it is, CeeLo and HBAR or whatever. That's the good thing about diversify. I'm not diversified. So I'm either going to go hero or zero. That's how I have it set up. If XRP is the one and it does what it's supposed to, I'm fucking loaded. If it doesn't, I got the same lifestyle now, and I got some gold and stuff being me. All right. Vincent Stewart, welcome to the show. Who uses what exchange to purchase their digital assets? All right, that'll be it. I'll be making a show here in 7 hours or so. We're going to keep going down the rabbit hole on what is this Ripple Singapore and this Ripple Gateway.